Okay, what's up? It's the non-regular host of Mom Murphy's Kitchen. Anyway, today I'll be fixing something that, is my special recipe. That's why it ain't Mom. Because we got some deer ham here and some of my secret sauce. Yeah, you guys ain't seeing how that's made. But the rest of it, we can. Now, most of it is by sight or by liking, more like it. Okay, so get your pieces kind of separated out. Don't want them too close together, but you want them far enough apart to where you can do something with them. I like to flip them over a little. There we go. That way I can kind of get in the middle of the grain if they're like that one. Okay, first you're gonna want to put salt to taste. I'm just gonna do this a couple times. Oh wow, them pieces didn't get any, but they do now. Okay, then some paprika, not much, just to taste. Of course, my taste is hot, so if you don't like paprika, you don't have to put it, but it kind of browns the meat a little. And of course, do both sides. Okay, next, you'll want, if you got it, some of this Cajun two-step. And just get it open and put that on top too. There we go. So first side seasoned. Flip it all nice. And of course there's going to be another seasoning on it, and I'm going to put that on both sides too, but I first like to, flip it and everything and let those other ones get in there a little. That way they're more in it, because that one is more just a regular season. Okay, so just repeat that first step. Salt and everything. I've got no garlic powder with me, or else I'd put some on. Paprika. Now, here's a secret I like to do. Got some pure wild honey here. I'm going to drizzle some on each piece. I'll do it this way. Just drizzle a little, drizzle, drizzle a little, drizzle a little, drizzle a little, drizzle a little, there's a little. There we go. If you like honey, you can put a lot. I love honey, so there'll be a lot on here. There we go. That's a nice pretty thing of honey. Put that over there. That's extremely good. Now just kind of rub it all in. And of course, yeah, this is going into the secret sauce, but to marinate for a little while, there's a few steps that you got to do beforehand. I've tried it without doing them beforehand, doing them after they've been sitting in the marinade. It just don't taste as good to me. Okay. Very flavorful. I don't know how to say it, but some of this smoky stuff. A bit of that on top. Not much though. Kind of where your flavor punch is gonna come in. That's good. Anyway, we'll come in that secret sauce, or you can use barbecue sauce. Start dropping pieces in there, and of course, sweep some of that seasoning up with them. See, just drop pieces in there. Clean clean off your flavor board, that's what I'm gonna call it. With some of this stuff, do like that, do some of that, get some of that, and that. You're left with this flavor board. That is delicious. Anyway, we're gonna close up the honey jar because we won't need it again until after the marinade process. I did not know it's burned. We'll need the rag. That way we don't have honey everywhere. Okay, now let's add to this marinade sauce with some just regular great ingredients. First up, some Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce. I like to use this.
Did you hit my number? Was it?
That was a notification. It didn't ring.
Well, it did.
No, it didn't. I know what your phone rings. That's just a notification.
It's got your name coming from.
Well, it's fine. A little bit of wash your sister sauce. Just a little, not much. Now, time for the other secret ingredients. Well, besides paprika, that's not a secret. Okay. Time for some of the secret ingredients. Gotta get it out first. There's my main secret ingredient, and I can't find much of this anymore, so I don't use very much of it. After you get all that mixed in, the pieces are going to kind of look like that. It's going to look really good. Okay, now that I've got them all mixed in, pop it in the fridge for, I like to pop it in there for about an hour or so. It's a little bit more wash your sister sauce. I like to pop it in there for about an hour or so. And then maybe 2. You can do more, but I like 1 to 2 hours. Pop it in there for a little bit, and once it's done, we'll be back and I'll show how I cook it and all the special processes go there. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We got the meat. It's been probably going for about 2 hours, maybe 3, 2.5, somewhere in there. It's nice and ready now. Good barbecue. There's me a rag. I went and got some barbecue seasoning. Now, you want to lay your pieces out. Let them drip off a little. And lay them out. See, some of it's already falling apart, but that's fine. Get some of that sauce off of it. So, it's definitely got some sauce in it. That's kind of what we wanted, but I'm going to continue to get this out. So far, it's all looking really good. I didn't get more honey barbecue, but that'll be fine. I can do without. I'll just make my own sauce again. I still got a good bit in there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, so after you've got out your meat, or you can just throw it in straight in. Oh, here am I. I'm gonna hit it with some Yellowstone Cowboy Barbecue seasoning. And yeah, I'm going pretty heavy with it. But I like my stuff very seasoned. Flip it over. Just, I'm a firm believer in seasoning both sides. Continue to flip all this. So, yeah, I'm not the usual one that does the cooking on here, but I'm usually the assistant actually. But Mom don't know how to make this, and I ain't at home, so we'll be fine. Both sides. Remember, always do both sides. Yeah. Now, take your spoon. Nice. Wow, that didn't get none. Anyway, this is okay. Because I did put some yak on it. There we go. Time for some of my secret ingredient. And I'll just free it up a little. Okay, let's get over here to the stove and we'll start our preparations. Okay, so now we're over here at the pan. We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn it on high. First, about 2 tablespoons of butter. As soon as that starts melting good. Good plate. Okay.
Lick it again.
It ain't.
I don't know. You got forced to do that.
You ain't had the force it used to have in a while. Anyway, I'm about to do something very stupid. Only do this if you know what you're doing. Never just stick your hand straight in the pan.
Kyle, that looks good.
Okay, I'll give you some.
What's your thing?
Anyway,
You'll burn it.
get your pan all buttered up. You can use grease, you can use butter, whatever you want. I chose to use grease.
No.
I meant butter.
I'm burning
Anyway.
Yeah.
Go. Anyway, what?
That's pretty good.
Well, I picked it up. Anyway, get your butter all melted.
Get you something before you burn them.
I ain't gonna burn none of my finger off.
Oh,
Butter jump. Okay, so once you get it to where it's sizzling, start throwing in your slab. And turn it down to low. I mean, you can do higher, but I choose to do low and slower, the way it kind of cooks. Everything I need. But yeah, you got your meat. I like to make like 2 rounds because I made a lot.
that's made it good.
Well, it is going to be good. You're going to be my taste tester.
You'll make this plate.
Yeah, you're going to be my taste tester when it's done. You just have to try a little bitty piece of it, not much. Anyway, I've made this before. It's pretty darn good.
Are you going back up Stacy's anytime soon?
I don't know.
Y'all gonna save these bones
Well, I might,
to the dog?
but yeah, just add your meat in slowly. You don't want to put too much at a time. Throw pieces like that straight into the butter. I know it's not healthy, but it sure tastes good. You might notice it's not sizzling real bad. It's because I have it down. I cut it down real low, that way, you know, and cook slowly. Trying to make room for this last piece.
Save them bones. Eat them.
But so got the meat. We'll turn it up about 8 or whatever it is. Medium heat, medium high, something like that. Turn it up a little. And add a little bit of butter to your sides. Like, not much, just thin pieces. About that thick to each one of your sides. And if you want to, you can go in between your holes. Now
Do you talk to yourself all the time?
I'm not talking to myself.
What are you talking
Don't worry about it. But you can put butter around the side. See, I'm gonna put it each one of those little holes. You'll have a little left, and you're gonna need that later. Let me just clean off my stuff here, and then we'll continue with the cooking process. Okay, so we're back. I cleaned off a little bit of my stuff. Meat started getting nice. Okay, so now that the meat's done, we're just gonna put it in the pan. I meant not the pan, the plate. I ain't got no fancy china. Good lord. I'm gonna stir the piece back in the pan 3 times. Now, of course, if you like it a little more brown, you can cook it a little bit longer. I didn't. Just continue. All right, buddy. Okay, there we go. Got the meat here. Let's try it. Yeah, Tim. Really? The Redneck Kyle Kitchen / Mom Murphy's Kitchen. Have a good day.